But why don't you just first off just get us started with where you feel like the team is at right now?
Yeah, I think we've gotten better. I do think we're one of the younger teams in college basketball right now in the Division I level. I think we're whatever it was. Ken Palm had us in the 300s. I think if you take Anderson out of that equation too, it'd probably be about 360 in Division I experience. So I think we've gotten better, shown some growth. We're starting to take care of the ball I hear better, which has been an Achilles heel for us this point in the year, and we still got to clean up that defensive glass. I think those have been the two big areas for us kind of to focus on. And I think a lot of our freshmen are getting better. They've shown some good moments. Have had some bad moments as well, but I do think they're getting a heck of a lot better.
As a coach, is that kind of fun when you've got all these young guys where you kind of get to mold them, whereas it's probably a different feel when you have a bunch of upperclassmen?
Yeah, it's like a blank slate. It's like you can kind of make it what do you want out of it, and I think they're very coachable. They got great attitudes, and the older guys that we have done a great job with the younger guys, helping bringing them along. I think, which is really important, and just understand we got to be patient, but they are getting better, and they're working really hard every single day, whether it's in film or getting extra reps outside of practice or during practice, to make sure that we continue to get better.
And you talk about keep getting better. Obviously, you talk a lot about getting ready for conference play. What does this team have to really do to be ready when that clock kind of changes?
Yeah, I think we got to figure out what wins on the road. Defense travels, rebounding travels, and taking care of the ball. That's how you win on the road. Like everybody wants the glamorous scoring and shot making, and we're going to have games where we do that. But when that doesn't happen, especially on the road, how are you going to give yourself a chance to win? Because you have to be in the fight. In the last 4 minutes of the game, are you in the fight or you're not in the fight? And, if you take care of the ball, gives yourself a chance to get your defense set and you get shots up on the rim. If you can rebound and limit teams to one shot and one shot only, man, it gets rid of the easy shots, and then as well the defense. Just having that defensive mindset, because there's going to be games where you don't shoot well, and but the good teams can win when they don't shoot well. So those are the things that we're really trying to impress upon our young team here, just learning how to win, especially on the road.
What have you had a chance to look at Marshall, and what can you tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, we obviously played them last year. It seemed like they beat us by about 1 million. They had a really good team, really, really, really good team. Won a lot of games. And Coach D'Antoni does a great job. They're going to play really fast. They're gonna push it. They're athletic. They're big. They're old, and they're going to set 1 million ball screens. They're going to shoot a ton of threes, and we got it. I think the biggest key to this: can we take care of the ball? Can we run good offense against them to where we can that'll help get our defense set at the other end? We can't have any live ball turnovers or bad shots, kind of late shot clock, because they're 7th in the country in pace of play. So they play really, really, really fast. So, and Kerfman is a terrific guard. He's a senior. I think he's a 5th-year guy. He was on their team last year, was a very good player for them, but I think he's the best shooter in the entire country. Elite shot maker, and he'll shoot it from the volleyball line. So we got to do a great job on him.
When a team does play with that kind of pace, what can you do in practice to kind of mimic some of that?
Yeah, it's hard to just get good at it in 2 days. Right. Ultimately that's what we want to look like. We played them last year, and I was like, dang man, that's how I want us to look like long term here at Miami. And I understand it's not going to be overnight that's going to happen, but just that size, the length, the mobility, the speed. Man, they're relentless, and because it's hard to prepare for. It is. I mean, you can prepare for plays. It's hard to prepare for pace and offensive rebounding, in my opinion. Those are 2 hardest things. But those are things that we prepare for all the way back in the summer. Transition defense. Can we see our rules get executed on Saturday evening at Marshall? Extremely important. Communication, our executing our defensive rules. And then, like I said, our offense has to give our defense a chance by taking care of the ball and then getting up good shots.